All right, I promised you guys I would do this and someone's been asking. So here's a Tarachi comparison. So over here is the 28s, 32s, and 30s. I don't have the 34s right now to compare them. Something that's interesting to notice is that the 30s have a different tread. The tread on the 30 is fatter and the spacing is a little bit closer. This was the first tire Tarachi made, and then they made the 32 and the 28 and the 34.5. Really 34, I call it 34.5. Let me show you what I mean. So here, you see how this step has a chunk missing? This, it's a slice down. And don't say, oh, it's just because this tire is more worn than this one. This one has more miles than this one does. They both have a little bit of wear, but not really anywhere that's taking the height off, right? It's just the front of the knobby. So for all intents and purposes, both these tires are in really good shape. So if we measure the whole knobby here, I'm just gonna do the top because it is tapered. With this plastic caliper, you'll get about 3 centimeters. Okay, and then if we measure the whole knobby here, well, how did I do it? So I guess at the thickest point at the top, to make it accurate, you get about 2.5. So that's, you know, the thickest point from here to here, from here to here. But if you actually look at the tread, the way it's built, it's a lot thicker. So we'll do this comparison right here for you. This one on the 32 is 2 centimeters, and on the 30, it's about 2.5 centimeters. So about 0.5 centimeter fatter tread. That's why the 30 is heavier. So the 30 is only like a pound or two less than the 32. This extra tread spacing means it doesn't bite quite as hard, but it does mean it has a better weight carrying capacity and it's not prone to digging down as much. Now this is not a very good height comparison because this is on a side-by-side, but there is the same PSI in them. You can see the 32 is a little taller, a little fatter. There's a little more spacing between the lugs on the 32 than the 30. But because this has some extra surface area to support weight, I might, if I get motivated, swap all my wheels around to put these on the 300 because the skinnier tread will bite harder, and put these on the side-by-side because they'll ride a little smoother and they won't dig down. But the tread is similar in most respects, except for this right here. This is just this is a full width right here, and then it slices down at an angle. I think you can see that. And here, the whole thing's missing. So they basically made it lighter and more aggressive when they went to their new tires. So this is their OG tire, and then all the new ones. Just to give you a comparison between the 32 and the 28 width. So there you go, 2 centimeters. Go over the 28. Same width, 2 centimeters. So the 28 tread is very similar to the 32. It's actually, there's one right next to it. So there you go. See, very similar tread. Same little cutouts and stuff like that. Obviously this tire is brand new. This one's a little broken in. And the 30s are a chunkier, heavier design. But honestly, I think that's better for a side-by-side. This thing turned 32s no problem, but I might just put these on it to keep it a little closer to its stock ratio and, you know, give it some more surface to ride on pavement and stuff like that. Help with wear and help with not digging. But it did great on the 32s. Just something I'm thinking about, mostly because I wanted to run the 32s on the 300 anyways. And these are a different lug pattern. Yes, it would require me to dismount a bunch of wheels. So it's going to require some motivation. Might not happen for a little while. So don't hold your breath. But there's a good Tarachi Aztex comparison between the three sizes. I'm too lazy to take them off the bikes right now, but if I get a chance tomorrow, I'll probably do that and throw them on a scale. But like I said, they're all mounted, so the weights are not going to be relevant. But all the weights and the specs are in my other videos.